Hope you're having a great day. Today I want to talk about belly fat again. I think every morning when I wake up, my Instagram, my Facebook, my mailbox is filled with questions on how do you burn belly fat. Well, for the longest time, people have thought it's just about exercise and diet. Let me exercise more and eat less. While a calorie deficit can be possible to help with you and help you with this, in the long run, there is only one word that I want you to learn today. It is metabolic health. The power of the metabolic fire within you. All of us have a digestive fire. Depending on how strong our digestive fire is, we break down food, we assimilate food faster, more efficiently. If we have a weak digestive fire, our digestion is compromised. Assimilation and absorption is compromised. Digestion is slower. We have indigestion. We have fermentation of foods in the intestine that creates more gas. So everything is about your metabolic power. How many of us have friends who they can go on eating and eating and eating and yet they're so thin, or they can lose weight really quickly, high metabolism. And some of us, no matter how much we cut down on eating and we exercise more, we in fact find our belly fat growing more and more. Well, the point is, belly fat in excess is dangerous for us. A lot of women and men store excess estrogen today as fat. And that isn't a good thing because it drops your other good hormones like testosterone and everything else. So while your nutrition is important, your exercise is important, your quality of sleep is also important, and of course your emotional wellness, because chronic stress levels can work in two ways. They can make you gain weight, or they can also make you lose weight, because everyone responds differently to stress. Some people, when they're chronically stressed, they eat more. Or because their cortisol and adrenaline levels are higher, their testosterone drops, their estrogen increases, and they have more belly fat. Whereas for some people, because they're chronically stressed, they lose their appetite completely. And they stop eating and they lose weight, but they don't lose the good weight. They don't lose the bad weight. They start to break down muscle and everything else. So the tip that I'm giving you today to maintain and build powerful metabolic health is, in your program to lose fat, you must have a program to build muscle. It's as simple as that. And when I'm talking about building muscle, you don't have to go to a gym if you don't like to. You can do body weight exercises. If you just think that lowering your food intake is going to help you lose weight, no. You're actually slowing down your metabolism. And that's why athletes follow a very simple formula. Train more, eat more. Train less, eat less. The point is we do it differently. We want to train more and punish our body with exercise, and we want to eat like birds. We don't give our body enough of calories, macros, whether it's proteins, whether it's the good fats, whether it's the right amount of complex carbohydrates. We don't give the body what it needs. And after a while, the body is depleted of energy. So it starts to slow down your metabolism. The very thing that helps you to burn fat. When you have a high metabolic rate, you are burning fat even while you're sitting. You're burning fat while you're on a holiday, while you're in a flight, while you're sleeping, because you have something called muscle. Now, the muscle that I'm asking you to build today is not big buff muscle if that's not your choice. Even lean muscle tone, which I can get. Let's say I'm doing a yoga asana today, but I'm holding that asana to an extent that my body's trembling, I'm breaking out into a sweat. I'm building muscle tone. Push-ups, supported or unsupported. I'm building muscle tone. Simple squats and lunges, with weight, without weight. I'm building muscle tone. Burpees, planks, pull-ups, even just hanging on a pull-up rod. I'm building muscle tone. Squats, jump squats, lunges, jump lunges, mountain climbers, jumping jacks, imaginary skipping, even using a simple resistance band. I am challenging my muscle. Now, a lot of people say, you'll get used to push-ups, Luke, you'll get used to squats. No, it's within my control. I can increase my reps. I can reduce the break between my sets so that I'm putting progressive strain on my muscles. I can do time under tension. So I can do a push-up, go down, and instead of coming up, I can hold it for 10 to 15 seconds and then push up. Hold for 10 to 15 seconds, push down, hold for 10 to 15 seconds. That's called time under tension. I can do the same thing with a squat. I can take 8 seconds to squat down and come up in 3 seconds. I can take 7 seconds to squat down and come up in 3 seconds. I can take 7 seconds to squat down and 7 seconds to squat up. Try that. You're going to have this incredible metabolic burn that you feel in your muscles. That's when you're building muscle, and that's when you're increasing your metabolic rate. Your metabolic rate helps you to burn belly fat. Every athlete knows that. Every bodybuilder knows that. Every person who has a fit body knows the power of their metabolism. But we try to build our lifestyles in fear. Let me eat lesser than my body needs. Let me put myself on an 800 calorie diet, a 1200 calorie diet, but yet you're working out heavy. So you're training your body to decrease its metabolic rate because your body only cares about survival. Your body doesn't care about your weight loss goal. If your body's not getting energy, it will slow down your metabolism through your thyroid gland, through your endocrine system. So you got to understand that you cannot starve your body. Now fasting is different. You're doing smart fasting, but a lot of people make fasting into a fad. They overextend it when they're so hungry, and when they're supposed to eat, they try to diet. You fasted, now you're in the building phase. Your body's open to nourishment and energy, but you're trying to diet in your building phase. You're trying to cut out your carbs, cut down on your proteins, cut down on your fats, and all you're doing is making your body sick, tired, and fatter. So you got to understand that if I'm training hard, I got to eat well. You got to stop eating the wrong stuff, but you got to be eating the right stuff. You don't have to eat less of the right stuff. You got to eat less or none of the goods. I'm sorry, let me repeat that again. You don't need to eat less of the good stuff. You got to eat less of the bad stuff or none of the bad stuff. But when it's the good stuff, if I'm really putting fiber in my system, really upping my protein because I'm working out so well, and my fats, and I'm having my carbohydrates at the right time and the right quantity, you are going to create a fat burning machine of your body. As simple as that. Tell me something, if carbohydrates are that bad, how come athletes who have a carb-heavy meal are ripped, are muscular? How come? Are carbs really bad? Or am I overdoing carbs when I'm sedentary? Am I eating carbs at the wrong time? Am I eating the wrong quality of carbs? All the white breads and the refines and all of that stuff. That's messing me up. But every athlete, every football player, every cricket player, every squash player, every swimmer, they have carbs for energy required, period. That's how it works. Now, a lot of people go on OMADs and 1 meals a day and all of that. I don't have a problem with that. But there are people doing it the right way and the wrong way. People doing an OMAD make sure that they get all of their calorific values and their proteins and their fats in that 1 meal. Now, OMADs will be great for people who have been obese, who have misused their lifestyle, who have abused their bodies. They put on a lot of weight. And now being on an OMAD, if it suits you and you're doing it the right way, automatically you are of course going to lose weight because you've come down from 4 meals a day to 1 meal a day. But does everyone need OMAD? Absolutely not. Athletes won't do OMADs because they need energy. They need to train. So we don't have to put ourselves into mindless boxes of extremes just because everyone's doing it. I know people doing OMAD and they've lost all their looks, they're haggard, their skin is wrinkling, they have less energy, they lost weight. But that's all their life is about, losing weight. It's not about great skin, not about great hair, not about nourishing the human body, and then they come with gut issues and kidney issues and liver issues because there's the right way of doing OMAD and there's the wrong way of doing OMAD. My point is, why an extreme? Why can't you live a simple lifestyle? Train hard, eat hard. Train less, eat less. But your focus for fat loss has to be your metabolic fire. So if you're training hard but not sleeping enough, you're killing your metabolism. Your body is going to try to conserve energy by slowing down your metabolism because your body needs rest. Your body needs sleep. If you're training hard and starving yourself or eating like a bird, your body is going to slow down your metabolism. So you lose the first kilo, the second, the third, the fourth, and then after that you hit a plateau. And then after that you start putting on weight again. And you don't lose body fat. You start losing weight from everywhere else. A lot of water, a lot of muscle, but you'll never lose that fat percentage because you've killed your metabolism. So if you can build muscle, you can be 70 years old building muscle. Okay, you may not get big muscle, but you can build muscle tone. You can be 15 years old building muscle tone. Your secret is muscle tone because muscle tone won't just help you to burn fat, it'll help you to protect your bones. Osteoporosis is hitting people in their 30s today. It's not a deficiency of calcium and D3 alone. It's because people are sedentary. People are just doing 1 hour of cardio on the cycle, elliptical, running, and that's it. What about your muscle? Where is your muscle that will protect your bone? So if you want to change that body, you want to start losing that belly fat, protecting your bones, you do less of cardio and you build more of muscle. Or you can do a combination of both. Instead of doing that long 1 hour cardio, I can do high interval training if my body allows me to do it. Because high interval training is also muscle building. High interval training will help you build muscle tone. So I can lift weights, I can lift body weight, I can use a resistance band, I can do a combination of HIIT, I can rest, I can recover, I can eat well, so I feel good. If you're eating less and feeling tired, your diet's wrong right then. If you're eating less and you're unhappy and frustrated and snappy all the time, your diet is wrong right then. It is not going to work for your weight. It is not going to work for your physiology. Your diet has to make you feel happy, good, filled the right way, satiety, and it should give you energy to work out, train, and build muscle. That's how it's got to be. Have a great week, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, breathe deep, and remember, you care is all about you.